So, Big Boy here saw The Last Jedi on Thursday night, which I was going to. I had that plan for like a month. And, I got sick.
You were too drunk. You know, jeez, Rick.
That's a lie. Alright, so anyway, I was unable to watch it because I was, like, throwing up in theater. So I went and saw it this morning, Saturday morning. It was really good. Like, you guys haves to goes and watches the shits that I'm telling you about. So good. 3 storylines going on. Tell me about one of them.
Well, one of them is basically about Rey and Kylo Ren.
And what's going on there?
They both have raw power, and they somehow can communicate to each other using that raw power.
And what about Mr. Skywalker?
Skywalker, Rey found Skywalker in a special place, and basically she wants Gaywalker to go teach her the ways of the gay.
And any more storylines you want to tell them about?
There's also the one with a bunch of random cunts who just try to blow up a ship.
And is there a third?
And what?
Is there a third storyline?
Yes.
Which one's that?
Is that one about shit? That one's about
Rose and Finn and Poe?
No, that is the one with that they're trying to blow up the ship.
Okay, well,
That
you
is
should have gotten a little bit more into depth with that one.
Okay, well, they try to blow up the ship by finding the special hacker or whatnot.
And what about the
hacker.
third? There's supposed to be a third fucker.
Is the third one about... Is the third one...
You fucking trash kid.
Yeah, just explain the third one.
I don't know. You're the one who said there was 3. I thought there was only 2.
I explained it to my friend.
Alright, so obviously then there's Anakin Skywalker and Obi-Wan Kenobi.
Cannoli came back.
God damn it.
You said anything about cannolis?
And spoilers! So everyone thought that Leia was gonna die. And she didn't. Died. Luke died, bitch! Excuse me?
Is it the captain one? Is the captain one the third story?
Phasma?
What?
Bitch, you're fucking retarded.
The third story is about...
Just read this! Read this!
You think I could read all this shit?
Well, you fucking sent it.
Yeah, that's all.
Well, Kylo Ren has a raw power, which is capable to turn him into the next... Jason, you're reading this shit. I'm not reading your crap.
Well, Kylo Ren has a raw power, which is capable to turn him into the next Vader, but Supreme Leader Snoke sees something else in him and says that he's weak and that could ruin him. And then, because of that, what then happens...
Make sure you're reading your script, sir.
That's not part of my script.
That's
the
give him a script,
beginning.
guys.
While this is happening, the rebels are pretty much all doomed because they are on a ship that is under attack, and all of the rebels' bombers are destroyed after trying to attack the ship. But after trying to attack the ship that was attacking them, but they only get one hit on the attacking ship until they try to jump into hyperspace to run away. But then, I'm saying something incorrect?
No, because you texted me. That was fun. Guys, earlier he texted me, so she was like, did I love it?
Yeah. And then with the hyperspace, they run away and then fight, and then they somehow track them to hyperspace, which is thought of as impossible. So then they made this big thing like, oh my god, they accomplished the impossible. What are we gonna do now? And it turns out that they were just tracking a smaller part of the ship instead of tracking the whole thing. So then, that's when Rose...
By the way, spoilers.
That's when Rose and Finn are sent by
Who's
Poe.
Finn? Is Finn the black guy?
Yeah.
Oh yeah, this show's so fucking... I'm joking. I'm joking.
Rose...
Guys, this show's so fucking crazy. We got this Asian bitch. We got this Asian bitch. And then we got this fucking, like, black bitch. And then we got this, like, white girl. Like, what the fuck is going on? Like, fuck Star Wars.
No, it was a white boy. Poe Dameron.
No, the white girl. Ray, you fucking dumbass.
Ray's
There's not
part of
enough
that
white
story.
males yet. I'm very triggered.
No, Poe Dameron.
He's yellow. He's a Simpson. There were no Mexicans, by the way, so Andre was very angered.
And then Rose Tico, which is a sister of the dead bomber.
Yeah,
and
fucking dead bomber. We don't know she's dead. We never saw her body.
And she fucking blew up. And the only
Spoilers.
bomber to hit the ship that was attacking the attacking ship.
Holy spoilers.
And Fintar said.
And Fintar?
No. Rose and Finn are sent by Poe Dameron, which is the commander of the Starfighters, who is seen as Starfighters, who is seen as silly and clumsy.
What?
But he wants to be.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Be quiet.
He wants to be serious and heroic.
Listen to
go
story.
And find a way to sneak into the attacking ship and blow them up.
This is
from the
Star Wars
inside out.
Plot.
But they need to find someone first who is said to be in a casino, but it turns out that they couldn't get to him, so they had to settle with a lesser person who is untrustworthy and only doing it for the money.
Who's
for the
that?
most part. I don't remember his fucking name.
Wait, there was a guy. I must have fell asleep then.
Did you? Oh, you're a fucking idiot. Well, basically, that's just the hacker guy. He's untrustworthy.
Tell us about the third one.
Then the third story is about Rey, Kylo Ren, and Luke Skywalker, where Rey has a raw power and Kylo Ren also has that same raw power.
Bitch,
And they're
what the fuck
somehow
are you talking about? They're fucking Jedis, you the raw power.
The Force.
Yeah, it's not called
the Force
raw
is
power.
by the Supreme Leader. He calls it the raw power, as in it's a more stronger power.
My reaction to this statement is Jar Jar
He
Binks.
also has the
Wait,
same
I'm spoiling something. Jar Jar Binks is Rey's daddy.
Kylo Ren is by the way Han Solo's son.
Or if you don't know that, then
And
Vader.
Luke Skywalker. Kylo Ren is also a fucking idiot. By the way.
Oh, Darth Vader is Luke Skywalker's dad.
Yeah. Wait. Oh, I thought you said Luke Skywalker is Darth Vader's dad. I'm just like, what the fuck?
Yeah.
And Luke Skywalker, where Rey has a raw power and Kylo Ren also has the same raw power, and they are somehow able to talk to each other, but they're also trying to change each other's. They're trying to change each other.
And then there's romance, and
Luke
then they kiss, and then
no, they don't.
smoochies.
There's like some sort of like possible romance, and they somehow touch each other using only the Force. Which is fucking impossible.
If you touch someone,
and then Luke
sexually attracted to
Skywalker
them.
sees that, and Luke Skywalker is on a hidden island and doesn't want to come back to help the rebels because he says that they should all just die.
Oh God.
After realizing that Rey has a connection to the island that he is in, he decides to train her.
Darth Vader.
He realizes that she has the same type of power as Kylo.
This is not even accurate.
Yes. That she has the power strong enough as Kylo.
Okay, just keep talking. This is bullshit, by the way.
No, it's not.
Guys, don't listen to him. He's retarded.
And when she finally connects it to the Force, instead of turning away, when she finally sees the Force for herself, instead of turning away from the darkness, he says that she supposedly runs towards it.
All right, big boy.
That's what Luke Skywalker.
Did you have the fucking script or some shit?
No. I just actually remembered it when I was typing this, and that is the moment when they are on.
How much
the edge of the
longer
cliff.
did you write?
Not too much longer.
Did you sit there and write this for hours?
No, maybe. But that's only because my phone died. So then, instead of turning away from the darkness, she's seen as trying to run towards it. But that was so that she could see what was in it. And then later on, when she finally goes into the dark power, she realizes that it's a mirror that could see whatever she wanted. And then she tries to find her mother and father, but couldn't find it. And the whole thing is basically, a big part of it is basically her trying to find out, who's her mother and father. But
Jar Jar Binks!
They don't really say.
Jar Jar Binks is definitely his father.
And then Luke Skywalker then stops training her. And he even tries, and later on, he even tries to burn the books of knowledge. And then he sees Yoda's spirit.
Who's Yoda?
A little green guy.
You're a little green guy.
Little green elf.
Who's that?
Yoda.
What?
Yoda's the little green elf.
Wait, who's Yoda?
Yoda.
Who's Yoda?
Fucking little green elf type
Guys,
of...
who's Yoda? Guys, this was Lundy's collar.
Oh, it was Star Wars?
Rip Lundy.
Well, Yoda...
Well, Lundy was Yoda. Yes, it was Star Wars.
Uh-huh.
Lundy was Yoda in the original Star Wars, guys.
And he sees Yoda's spirit. So then he actually tells Yoda that he's going to burn all the books. But then Yoda actually burns them himself. And then Luke tries to take out the fire from the books.
He doesn't.
Yes, he does. He tries to, but then the building blows up right before he can reach it.
I'm snorting weed.
And then also, while this is happening,
I'm getting bored.
While this is happening, Luke Skywalker disconnected himself from the Force. That's why when Rey saw the Force, she said that you weren't a part of it.
Fucking Russian.
And then Rey tries to go save Kylo Ren from the dark side by herself. And earlier in the movie, Kylo Ren was called by the Supreme Leader a kid who hides behind a mask. So Kylo Ren's pretty mad about that. And also, I forgot what I was going to fucking say, so I'm just going to continue on. She goes to him and realizes it was a trap by Snoke, who actually trapped both of them, and something else from before when Rey and Kylo Ren were talking, is that their power was so strong that they went, yeah, I already said that. Even more mad, so she left to go find Kylo Ren, who was told to kill Rey. Kylo Ren is then told to kill Rey after being trapped. And he uses the Force to actually kill Supreme Leader Snoke. Supreme Leader Snoke is dead by Kylo Ren himself. And then together they kill all of his guards in that room. And then finally, Kylo Ren tells Rey his plan, and it's to eliminate all previous paths to get it his way.
Just post this on the internet, and someone will find out where he lives and murder him because spoilers.
Yeah. And then Kylo Ren and Rey both try to fight each other. They use the Force to try to take apart a Lifesaver. Lifesaver explodes. Both of them basically go unconscious. End of that scene. Go on to another part of the story. And then Finn and Rose, they're also on the attacking ship. No. They're on the attacking ship.
It's more than 3 minutes. We're going to need a home.
Right. It's not too long.
Oh my god.
Shit. Finn and Rose are also on the attacking ship while this is going on.
Part 2, guys.
And no! I'm almost done.
No, you're not.
Yes, I am.
There's still at least 3 minutes.
I say this really fast. Finn and Rose are also on the ship while this is going on, and they are there to destroy it, but after being captured by an untrustworthy person who goes against them because they were caught, so it wasn't going to make any money. While this is going on, the rebels are being attacked. While the whole story is going on, the rebels are basically being attacked, and they're using a shield to try to defend themselves, but it's wasting a lot of gas. So, Leia is the captain, by the way, of the rebel ship. And earlier in the movie, she got blown off of it after the ship was attacked. But then she used her Force to go back onto the ship. And then she goes unconscious for almost the whole movie. And then finally, after the people get captured, who tried to destroy the attacking ship, managed to escape to get back to the ship, which is Finn and Rose. They get back to the ship. What the fuck? I don't know what I'm saying. And now, nearly after all the rebels are on the ship except for Rey.
Hey, big boy.
She's busy fighting Kylo Ren because he wants to start his own empire, and he must leave the past in the past. So then they all go into the special island, that is heavily guarded, and then there's a big fight over there. And then basically Luke Skywalker then appears, distracts Kylo Ren. He's the new Supreme Leader, by the way, Kylo Ren. And then Luke Skywalker, it turns out that he used the spirit, and then he died basically. And that is what happened in Star Wars. And everybody escaped. They all escaped. That's it.
The Legend of Star Wars Super Last Jedi.